In this video, you'll learn how to create a virtual network, or VNet, for deploying a virtual private network, or VPN. You'll review the essential settings and learn about configuring an IP version 4 address space and a subnet. To get started, search for virtual network and select it from the services search results. Then select Create. On the Basic tab, make sure you select the right subscription. Under the resource group, select Create New and type Test RG1, then select OK. Insert the virtual network name as VNet1. Then check that the region is set to US. For security settings, leave all the defaults disabled. Keep Azure Bastion, Azure Firewall, and Azure DDoS Network Protection unchecked. You can enable them by checking the boxes if needed. Now, let's move on to the IP addresses section. This is where you add an IP version 4 address space and a subnet. For the IP address, let's use 10.1.0.0 and keep the address space as 16. Then delete the default subnet and add a new one by selecting the Add a Subnet button. Name the new subnet as front end and keep the IP address as 10.1.0.0/24. You don't need to select any security settings. Simply select Add. With all the necessary settings in place, you can now select the Review plus Create button. This will run the required validations in the back end. If everything is set up correctly, the Create button will turn blue. Select it to initiate the VNet creation process. Once the deployment is completed, you'll receive a confirmation message indicating that your VNet has been successfully created. In this video, you learned how to set up your VNet with the necessary configurations to ensure a secure and efficient network environment for your applications and resources.